Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm a little late. I was just checking one thing before we went live because I had to do something for Hacker Replay before we went live. I'll leave it at that, and I'll explain more as we do Hacker Replay. Okay, let me also go live on YouTube. Alright, since tomorrow's my day off, I'm finally gonna try to figure out how to do vertical streaming on YouTube. I just added that. Been saying that all week that I'll figure it out, and I just have not spent any time trying to figure it out. Yeah. YouTube stream is live. I had a game yesterday where I was matched with a 3-second. Three were being annoying, throwing, and reinforcing over rotate holes, etc. I mean, that'll always happen in every game, but I feel like it's become a lot more common now as everyone's trying to be a content creator, and a lot of people like to troll for content. So I feel like that's just becoming a bigger norm. Okay. We're not going to do first our hack replay just yet, but we'll have everything ready. If you're trolling for content, then you should get 0 viewers. Yeah, I agree, but I don't think everyone else agrees. How would you feel about an op that makes sound decoys? We've been saying for a while we'd like that. Even just a secondary gadget, a decoy grenade. Was part of your PC copper versus console part of the copper team, and just this morning I hit plat. Okay. Making waves. How long? I don't even know how long that's been. It's been a long time since I've done PC versus console.
I just love dicks, bro.
Thanks for sub. Oh my god, what is his name? 01Z0101R0101O. That's too many. I'm done. It'd be kind of bad and useless after about 2 hours because the sound would be recognizable compared to other sounds. I mean, the trick would obviously be that it has to be like, for example, gunshots or walking sounds, and it has to be a variety. Like, obviously, you're not going to have a gadget like that be the exact same every single time,
I
because
just
then it would
love
be
dicks,
useless.
bro.
You could even have it where it'd be like RAM, where you could have a bar at the bottom with 3 different options. One could be a walking sound, one could be a gunshot sound, one could be a diffusing sound, and you could swap between them, and it would do one of those 3. Thank you for the 8 months Dark Flash. Just hit plat this season. How long would you estimate till I hit Emerald? I don't know. It all depends on how good you actually are. If you only just hit plat and you're barely holding on there, then probably not going to make it to Emerald anytime soon. What do I tweet out? Okay, I know what I'm going to tweet out. When did I get Diamond? 10 days ago. How many matches of ranked have I played this season? About average.
just love dicks, bro.
Alright. Tweet them live. Maybe I'll stand. I didn't want to because my legs are sore, but I should probably stand. Thanks for sub DX Douglas, and did I thank Dark Flash for the 8 months? Thank you, Dark Flash, in case I didn't. Oh, just got a nice back crack. No hackers have pride in life, purpose, responsibility, cherish their many hour accounts, goals, and accomplishments. Hackers just have zero worth and zero respect for themselves or others. Yes. That is how it's always been. What map, in my opinion, needs to rework the most? Oregon. Or like Borgen. Thanks for 13 months from
I
Bliff.
just love dicks, bro.
Alright. We're gonna get started right away, chat. For Hacker Replay today, the first one is gonna be a little bit weird. I have to go full screen on the camera because one of the people has a very offensive name. Actually, oh, one sec. Hold on. Oh, we got there. Okay. Just give me a second while I pull it up. I want to make sure the name's in the right spot so it doesn't make it past the blocker I have on screen. And of course, as per usual, Hacker Replay or Match Replay freezes on the first round. Just give it a sec. Cool. Okay. So we're just going to go, swinging into Hacker Replay today. The first one, we're only going to watch this one round, and we're going to hope that the person with a bad name does not get any kills. But apparently there's some type of cheat where people are now able to... Oh, I'm in the wrong round. I'll switch to it in a second. But people are able to use Maestro to insta-kill people again.
I just love dicks, bro.
Alright, one sec. Swapping rounds. I forgot it's round 3, not round 1. Okay. So in this match we have Fallen 000 who's accusing Dot Peak. And we'll see what Dot Peak ends up doing. We'll hope that the person with the bad name does not kill anyone, but can't guarantee anything. Yeah, apparently this was an old sheet, by the way, where people were able to like use Twitch drones and Maestros to insta-kill people with lasers. But apparently it's back. According to this guy, he said that he didn't lag, he didn't do anything different. He just walked into the view of a laser and just instantly got downed. Or in the view of an evil eye, rather. Oh, it looks like he's gearing up for it right here. Wait, what? Oh, that was it. What? Oh. He downed him there. Wait, what? Okay, I think I know what's happening. So you can tell that he is not lagging because if the submitter was lagging, everyone else in the lobby would be frozen. But you can see that people are walking around, going about their business, right? So I think the Maestro is doing the same cheat that a lot of other people do where they freeze like their connection, do a bunch of stuff all at once, and then unfreeze, and then the server catches up and just does it. So I guess he lagged the game when Buck was in view, or lagged his game, shot Buck a bunch of times with the turret, and then unlagged it, but only like, 1 sec. Let me see. I don't know how he would have done it because I feel like not enough time passed. So he turns around. We'll say it's at exactly 2:08. Actually, no, that was 6 seconds. 6 seconds, and it probably could down him, right? So yeah, he used like a lag exploit to do this because he's looking right at the turret. The turret looks around, but on his end, it's still looking at him, and then it just beams him, downs him instantly. I bet this isn't the only person he does this to. We'll watch and see if he does it to anyone else. Because I don't think there's any way he would have 180'd the camera. Oh, sorry about the name. I don't think there's any way he would have 180'd the camera and not had it, like, I don't know, had it happen to lag at the exact same time, you know? I feel like that had to have been intentional. How's he on the camera? I don't think he... No, he doesn't get either of the next 2 kills. Okay, so I don't know how that is like allowed, I guess, or it's not allowed, but you know, that the code doesn't like realize that the Maestro is charging up his laser and just like beaming someone super quick. We understand how it happens, so it's just a lag exploit. Because, so to summarize, he looks at Buck. Buck is standing here. He turns the camera around, disconnects his internet essentially, turns back around, shocks him like 20 times in the 6 seconds, reconnects his internet, and the server hits him with all the lasers at once because they're like, oh shit, like we got to catch up on the missed connection, and it downs Buck instantly. That's my guess. Because I don't see any other way how that works. Especially because he was turned around. And the turning around makes me feel like it prevents Buck from seeing the camera because on the server's end, the camera's turned around. But on Maestro's home end, it's looking at Buck. So yeah, what an interesting cheat. What I want to know is that guy console or PC or what? He is a PC player. His name was Dot Peak. Pretty weird history. He was consistently hard stuck gold and like pretty hard stuck with 100 matches. And then suddenly he went up a whole half of a KD, so from a 0.87 to a 1.3, and he became a champ. Left the game for 9 months, had a baby, came back, is now Emerald. I feel like that history does not really make a whole lot of sense. No, there's the bad name. So he does queue with the person with the bad name, which would make a lot of sense. He just got rolled back 5 minutes ago. Since we're not going to watch more of that match, because I don't want to deal with that name being everywhere, I don't know whether this would be considered like full cheats or not. I think it should be. And I don't know if he would actually get banned for it, but I guess there is, since we haven't watched more, there's always the possibility it happened to be a coincidence with the server and it wasn't intentional, but I think it looked pretty intentional. Sold the account? Possibly. I think it's more likely he sold the account or started cheating than anything else. Like, no one goes from gold to champ and increases their KD by a whole half. Like, that just doesn't happen. Especially at level 300. Like, you don't just get that much better. So, very likely cheating, but we don't have a lot of definitive proof to say so. Okay. First match out of the way. Maestro insta-kill Hatch. Or Hatch. Hack. This next match we have is also, I believe... an interesting newish possible cheat. Is R6 not banning Smurf accounts? They do, but it all depends on how egregious you are. Okay, in this match we have Snow Python, who's accusing Jazzy Ghost, who's his own teammate. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably faced exactly what we're going to see in this match. This is an AFK bot where they will passively shoot, move, and just do random interval movements and stuff to prevent themselves from getting kicked from the lobby. Because usually people will do this to level up accounts or to get, like, I guess some suspicions dropped from them. Because if they're going crazy on kills and matches, and then all of a sudden they go like 5 matches in a row dropping a donut and not doing anything, then the algorithm for anti-cheat will be like, oh, not cheating. So they'll do stuff like this with an AFK bot. But what's interesting is what happens a little bit later. So team killed Tachanka. But also, am I crazy for thinking that that doesn't really look too much like an actual AFK bot? Because most AFK bots will stand still and just crouch and shoot. But this one's like actually moving towards them. So, my theory before we get later into the match is that he's faking it. I don't think he's actually AFK, and he's just doing that to make it look like he's AFK. Probably couldn't afford the AFK bot. Because, like, the fact that you'll see here, whenever he starts to move again, the fact that he perfectly walks into waiting room and then walks forward into the hallway and then perfectly walks towards the enemies, I'm like, there's no way that, like, he hit the wall, moved forward, and then around the door. Like, I don't think there's any way this is an actual bot. I think he's just faking it. Because, like, then he moves forward here, and then when he's in the middle of the hall, he perfectly walks to the right. Like, this seems too... And then he starts shooting more rapidly once there's enemies in front of him. It seems too fake. And then he left the game. Feels like he's trying real hard to fake it. I'm kind of your biggest fan. Don't lie, Jack. Okay, so let me bugged out again. Looks like he's doing the same thing on this round. I think it's round 4 or 5 where something else happens. Also, based off of the setup, I'm going to guess that this is a fairly low rank lobby. I don't know if you guys can't see because my face cam's in the way. Yeah, this is definitely a low rank lobby. Also, I think you can tell even more this is a fake AFK account because he wouldn't actually be AFK doing nothing for 30 seconds there. Now he's just like, he took a little bit of a break, now he's back, just moving, and now he's taking a break again, I guess. And then we'll move forward to, I think it's round 5. I'll check round 4 just to be safe. Actually, they could have lost this round if Legion didn't kill him, but him sitting AFK or fake AFK actually allowed his entire team to die. I just remember if it's this round. I think it's next round. Oh, actually, I think it might be. Oh, I think it might be this one. Okay, we start again. Thank you for the 67 month suggestion. 6, 7. Also, thanks for subs from Scobe and Bliff. Thank you. Guess I missed those. I'm sure I didn't. I would keep forgetting. Okay, so he's definitely more. He's actually like in this one because he's like moving around. You know, much more natural human movements. He ends up getting 4 kills. So my guess, since he's now moving like this, is that he AFK'd the first 3 rounds to lower his stats, 0 and 2, and then he's just going to pop off cheating here, hoping that he doesn't get flagged by anti-cheat because he was AFK for 2 rounds. This is similar to, like, on console, for Mousetrap, a lot of cheaters who are using Zim would plug in their controller for, like, the prep phase, and then plug in their mouse and keyboard after that, and they'd be like, I won't get caught now because I'm using, you know, controller for half of the round, but who would have thought that that doesn't actually end up working? I have 0 clue what that was. He still looks like, you know, bot movement in the sense that I feel like he doesn't know what he wants to do, but then he's just sitting here spinning and then he kills the Jaeger. Now he's actually playing. My guess, I think he has cheats, but again, he's trying to be subtle. To spin around in circles on controller the whole prep phase, yeah. I mean, luckily that stuff doesn't work anymore because obviously those are very easy things to fix for Ubisoft, and they have fixed it. But a lot of people think that they can just get away with a lot of these circumventions. His mouse movement super weird, making anyone else's eyes hurt. It's a little weird. It just feels like the only way to describe it is just fake. He's doing it like overly, yeah, and see, like he's moving away from the line. So he's clearly here. He's doing like overly enthusiastic movements to make it look like he's not really there. This is a lot of effort to just try not to get banned in Siege. You know how you can put in less effort and not get banned in Siege is by just playing the game normally. Okay, so in case you guys can't see it, it is a little small, and I had to, you know, squint to see it. So the one cheat we can confirm that he has is a anti-recoil cheat, because here you can see how close all the bullets are, even though he's shooting from very far away. But like, look at where his aim is. He's aiming up here, but the bullet is hitting down here. So even though he's aiming like up by the light, bullet down here, he has some type of aim cheat, which is usually like a anti-recoil cheat. This wouldn't really be a script. This would be more of an actual cheat. So he at least has that. We're unconfirmed about walls and stuff, but he very much has a recoil cheat of some kind. You gotta use a recoil script with the easiest LMG ever. He was just adjusting at the start of the round. Which is, yeah, that is crazy because, like, yeah, M249 Saw is kind of a joke. Basically just an AR. He gets a 4K this round. I think this is where a lot of cheaters go wrong, though, because, so like we said, at the beginning, he was definitely doing the AFK thing to lower his stats and make himself less suspicious. But he's going to end this match 8-2. And I bet if we look up his account, he probably has a ton of matches where he goes really positive. So he's spending like 2 rounds trying to lower his KD and stuff, but then he offsets it by just going nuclear. Like, you're still gonna get caught. There's no way you get away with this forever thinking like, not even forever, like that long, thinking like, oh, I'll just, you know, not play 2 rounds and it'll be fine. Like, you gotta do a lot more than that. We'll see here when he pushes in and gets a bunch of kills. I don't think he has walls, but it's hard to tell because, like, if you have that anti-recoil cheat, you'll definitely have a whole package where it has everything. Like, there's no way you would ever just have one cheat and not the others. I don't know. It doesn't feel like walls, but actually, oh my god, that's how he won that.
I just love.
I don't think he. I don't like to say it again because when you have one sheet, you usually have them all. I don't like to say he doesn't have walls because, like, if you have walls, you don't even have to use your walls to see the bandit standing right here. But, like, he definitely has the recoil cheat. And he wins with 0.1 second left. He's definitely using recoil cheat. He's trying to AFK to lower his stats. I just don't understand why he'd use one but not the other. Maybe, again, to try to make it harder and harder for the people to find him, or for Ubisoft to find him. I'll find the account. Thanks for subcomic. Also, 6-second ad from Hot Dog. Okay, his name is just overweight. So he definitely bought the name. Looks like he bought the account too because it was barely playing, negative KD, a year off, comes back with the 2 KD. Before that also, like, not playing too much. This was before rank 2.0 where he was just, like, barely playing ranked. He would get ranked into, like, gold and then lose all the way down to bronze. So a lot of, like, inactivity, which makes me feel like he probably, or the person probably stole the account, bought the account, whatever. Definitely cheating of some kind, though. He has recoil scripts. He has maybe walls, but definitely the AFK bot was fake, 100%. He was faking it. He went 13-2 and then 8-2. He should probably work harder on hiding those cheats instead of just pretending to be AFK. The OBS only shows up when you aim on the person. That's why he looks around so much. I mean, the OBS cheat that was patched like a year ago and hasn't been back since. Trust, or I guess I shouldn't say trust because we don't know for sure, but if the OBS cheat was back, everyone would be talking about it because it was real bad when it was back. A friend of mine is experiencing a problem with the voice chat in the game where he is muted and so is everyone. Sometimes it works if he restarts the game and then sometimes it doesn't. His settings are fine. Do you know how to fix it? It is a server-wide or a community-wide issue that everyone's being affected by. So no, there is no fix. All right. Moving on to match number 3, we have Oregon. He's gonna be trying to hide the walls. I don't think the last guy had walls because if he did, he wouldn't have just like almost thrown and gone to overtime with the guy in the vault. He got very lucky that he killed him with 0.1 seconds left. Alright, in this match we have Dusker, who's accusing Miss BF, the Ash. Walls, right? So he already pre-aims at the Aruni, which is fine, because you could be like, well, he's aiming at the door. But then, when he doesn't kill her, she crouches, and then he changes his aim to crouch level right next to her, and tries to pre-fire her. See, like, this is much more obvious walls. This is like what your traditional walls player will look like, where they'll just push based off of what they see, but not what anyone else sees. Just like Ash charges the floor. I'm just gonna skip ahead because I'm like 90% sure he's walling. Could have been willing to throw around to look better. And the theme park one, if he was willing to throw though, he would have died. He wouldn't have flicked and killed the guy. This guy does have a champ charm from the CJX season, by the way. I don't think there's any way that he would be cheating for 3 seasons. Maybe you just look right at someone through the wall. I know that lines up with the stairs, but yeah, it did. He's also doing the console thing where they crouch 1,000,000 times really rapidly. I know I've heard a lot of rumors that there's straight up just walls now on console, so it makes me feel like it could be a console player with walls, but it looks more like aimbot or something, or like aim assist, because like look here. I don't know where it was here, but he aims right at the person through the wall and follows them. Give it a second. So here he's crouching. Person pushes up. He aims right at them through the wall, follows them, and tracks them perfectly through the wall. He even crouched there and he tracked them perfectly. So he 100% has some type of aim cheat, walls, whatever you want to call it. It looks like his recoil control is really bad, though. He doesn't have aimbot, because aimbot would fix his recoil control. Like, he aimed right at him, and he was bouncing all over the place. But it probably is some type of, like, aim assist. So, like, it pulls his aim to the person. So as long as he can control the recoil, he'll get the kill. But he can't control recoil. Like, his recoil control is awful. Like, I played Thorn, and I think her gun has really bad recoil, but, like, that was bad. He almost hit the ceiling when he was aiming at a person who wasn't even looking at him. I want to say there's no way, though. Like, since he's champ from Siege X, I don't think there's any way he was actually champ in Siege X. I think he bought the account and started cheating on it. I don't understand this whole movement thing, though. Like, he's spam crouching so fast and then aiming right at the person. Like, I can't tell if he's trying to make it look more like he's good. I don't know. Yikes, bad aim. So his name is Misa BF. So 100% walls, 100% some type of aim assist cheat. With how it followed people perfectly. He has been champ for 3 seasons. I want to not believe that he's been cheating for a whole year because he got diamond as well. I want to believe there's no way he has been cheating for a year, but he is really bad. So I don't know about you guys. If I played against him and his recoil control was really awful, actually, I was gonna say I wouldn't report him, but I probably would. If I ever die to someone who clearly can't control recoil in champ, I'm like, this guy's cheating. There's no reason he should be here. Looks like he played with 2 cheaters that got banned. I really hope he's not actually been cheating for a year. That'd be really sad. I mean, I guess I could call the video cheater so bad he never got caught. I don't know. But yeah, he's 100% cheating. Walls, aim assist type cheat. No aim lock, no anti-recoil, but some type of aim assist cheat. Thanks for 38 months non-toxic. For the next round, or for the next match, we have something interesting. I don't think this will be an actual cheat. I think this was more likely a bug, but I thought it'd be funny to show you guys because, you know, things like this happen. Or it could be a new cheat. We'll see. Possibility we'll have 2 new cheats in one video. It happened on round 2, where allegedly someone may have killed themselves with their own gadget, but not through their own desire. This also was a match. I got a lot of these submissions where they accuse someone of doing the Mozzie glitch, which I get, it's an exploit, blah blah, but like Ubisoft already disabled Mozzie. Everyone's aware of it, so I'm not going to really worry about covering the Mozzie glitch or exploit. But here, Clash Monty Main, who's the submitter, claims that his Flores drone killed him after it glitched out. We'll see. He says that in round 2, he hops on his Flores drone. It falls through the map, he said. And then it kills him. Maybe not this one. Maybe it's the next one. Maybe it's the one after this one. Oh, yeah. This one falls through the map. It is gone. Then it blows him up. No idea what happened there. And like his other Flores drone's still over here. So it wasn't that one. The fact that Maestro didn't even get off of that is insane. Don't think it's a cheat of any kind. I don't think he even said it was a cheat, but is there any way I can see that? No. Let me see if I can go back far enough and follow the bugged out drone. I think it froze. Okay, here. So the drone falls through the map. It falls to the bottom. I can't see it anymore. But then, yeah, it just reappears here. Does he even get a warning? Doesn't look like it. And then it just blows up. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would cause that. I don't know how that even happens. Like, how does the drone go through the floor, go through the entire map, and then spawn back where it fell through and kill you? Without even a warning, without even, like, you know, any type of visual representation in the match replay. Just the explosion stays here, but I guess the drone is completely gone. Don't think that's any type of cheat. Don't think the enemy team did anything suspicious there. I think that's just a very unlucky bug that ended up killing him. Because, like, yeah, there's no gadgets that would interact with that. No mute jammers, no anything. It just bugged out. Unlucky for him. But no cheating. There was a guy who used the Mozzie exploit, but I'm not, again, not going to bother reviewing that. I still have my stance that it is an exploit and that it is not something that people should have ever been doing. And I personally think that Ubisoft wouldn't be wrong to give people temp bans for doing it. But I know a lot of people argue that it was a fun exploit, so it's not the same. Yeah. Honestly, that's on him. If you saw your drone fall through the world, I'd be getting the hell out of that area. I mean, not really. If that were me and my drone fell through the map, I'd be like, okay, my drone is gone. It fell through the map. It's going to fall into the void and explode down there. I wouldn't expect it to teleport back up and blow me up. Maybe that's just me. But, all right, we're going to move on to the next match. We're like actually running through these today. It's only 35 minutes in, and we're already on the 5th match. We have... Which one is this one? I think Canal. With the next match on Canal from Hellman's Mazicom, who's accusing aka Potato. Where is he? Ash. No drone. I think this is all Russian as well. He has a containment skin. I thought that was a dev skin for a second. Those are weird free fires. Oh, and then he dies. The red car bug definitely needs to go. Man, I actually had people arguing with me in chat yesterday saying that getting into the red car on Consulate is not an exploit, that it's perfectly legal. I'm like, no, it is not. You're getting into a car where you are, in a lot of cases, invulnerable and can kill people. Like, that is not a fun little glitch. That's an exploit. It's similar to when people used to run deployable shield on Jaeger, and they would glitch it so the shield was on their face so they couldn't be headshotted, and then they'd be like, well, I can still be shot in the body, so it's fine. It's like, no, that's not fine. These kids who just think cheating is fine as long as everyone can figure out how to do it, I guess. So far it doesn't look like walls. Or at least not too suspicious of walls yet. I think the fact that other Siege content creators covered it and actually used the exploit doesn't help people understand that it's cheating. Yeah. I understand Ubisoft would probably not want to blacklist creators just because they did the Mozzie bug, because again, it wasn't like, it's not like walls, you know, where you can kill everyone and cheat like crazy, but it's still an exploit, and I still think they should, you know, probably warn creators, be like, hey, if you do stuff like that again, you'll get in trouble. Because yeah, a lot of creators covered it being like, it's fine, I love this, like, this is the best thing ever. It's like, that's not fine. The only thing I feel like I can notice in this round, which isn't even that severe, I don't know what this slow-mo camera thing is, but it just looks like his recoil control is really good. reaction time is kind of average. His like he's not pre-aiming people or anything. It looks like he's reacting based off sound. It's just I would say his recoil control is really really good for the R4C, which a lot of people have, but maybe that's why he got accused. That was only like 5-6 shots, so it wasn't a lot to go off of, but we'll keep an eye on that. To keep this streak. Gotcha, wizard. Oh, you're talking about the constant car exploit? That too. I mean, both for the Mozzie and the constant car exploit, both are being covered by creators, and creators are like, it's perfectly fine. It's like, that is not fine. Both are exploits, both should be punishable. The fact that the defending team didn't even reinforce hatch makes me feel like, I can't remember if this is ranked or unranked, but I feel like this lobby can't be that good. Like, no one reinforced hatch. And they actually wrongly reinforced most things. Like, you're supposed to leave left wall open. This one you can leave, I think, can't remember if it's left or right. I guess you could double reinforce this if you want. But you usually want to leave an angle in the stairs. This you normally reinforce left and make holes in the right. This is fine. This is okay, but like they did a lot of weird reinforcements. So, oh, he just drops in and dies. Makes me feel like the lobby can't be that good. Would you consider Azami hiding spots if there are even any more on the same level as the red car bug? No, because the Azami hiding spots. Because I had this argument yesterday. People were trying to say it is the exact same thing. I was like, it's not. Because with the Azami hiding spots, like, let's say most of them will be on top of things. So, like, I could use the Azamis to get on top of, for example, this black box. But I'm not invulnerable up here. I'm not inside of the boxes where people can't shoot or see me. I'm completely out in the open. I'm using Azami to hide somewhere that's in plain sight, but out of the expectations, the norms, because most attackers or most people who play the game are going to push in here. They would never check on top of the box because you've never been able to get on top of there. So they're like, why would I look up there? But then there I am sitting completely exposed to the elements, and I just catch them off guard. I don't think we've ever had a single Azami spot where I am unkillable or impossible to see or anything like that. It's always just about being out of the expected positions. And I know people will probably try to argue that the red car is the same. They're like, well, I'm just being somewhere that's, like, not normal. It's like, no, you're hiding inside of something where they can't shoot you. That is not the same thing. But yeah, I know people will try to argue that all the time. And it is not the same. I'm curious to see. I'm happy that he chose Jaeger because I'm curious to see what his recoil is like on the 416. Since his R4C recoil seemed really good. Recoil control there seemed decent. Again, I don't think he's walling, because I think if he was walling there, he would have pre-fired or swung again and pre-fired. Didn't deploy anything. Oh, you're right. He has all 3 gadgets in hand for both primary and secondary gadgets. But again, we saw like how bad the lobby looked. This guy honestly just might be a high-level account who's for some reason in like gold or plat, and he's just like, I'm just gonna go kill everyone. Because like I remember when I used to do copper to diamond in the low rank, sometimes I'd completely forget to put down all my gadgets, and I would just go kill people. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go win. I feel like that almost confirms that he's not walling. I got a little suspicious here because as soon as he pushed up, he finally moved his aim towards the server rack at the exact same time. But then he peeks and Jaeger looks away. Like, if you're walling, you would be ready for this. Recoil control overall is still really good, though. I don't know if that's, like, suspicious recoil control. Like, we we've been seeing a lot of recoil cheats recently across the board, so I'm wondering if, like, is that suspicious recoil or is that just normal recoil control? He's just good at it. I don't know. All I'm saying is who uses observation blockers instead of bulletproof. I mean, I use the observation blockers on Jaeger specifically for the Villa Closet. Also, if I could be wrong, I think observation blockers are the default pick, so if he just hasn't played Jaeger much, I think it would default to observation blockers, or if his loadout got reset, which happens. I think he should be walling. I don't know where you're getting that from, because, like, yeah, everything I've seen, he seems perfectly normal. I think, again, more likely Smurf, or possibly even just, for some reason, on a low lobby. It's important to remember that I think last season they introduced Elo, what's it called? Like, Elo Decay. It's like, if you don't play, you will slowly derank over time. So if you're a champ and you don't play for 2 seasons, you go down to Emerald. It caps at 2 ranks. So it's possible he just took, like, a break last season, and now he's in a lower rank than he should be. He just... Oh no, that was a enemy drone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's walling or anything. Let me quickly check the file again to make sure. Which one was this one? Oh, why do I have 7 matches downloaded? But only 6 here. Oh, I forgot to drag one over. You know what, since today's been a fast one, I'll just add this one. Yeah, I think we'll probably end up not skipping this one, but moving on from it pretty soon. Sorry, let me find the match, or which one it was. I don't think I downloaded the text document for this one. He said, check out the second round when he plays on Ashe. I'm pretty sure he has a no recoil cheat, but if you will look at the other rounds not on Ashe, you'll probably see no recoil cheat. I assume he only uses them on Ashe. So he's accusing him of having a recoil cheat on specifically just Ashe. What? Why did it end it? Does it do it again? Oh, no, we're good. Okay, so... Oh, he'll be... Oh, he only ends 6 and 6 here. And then he loses. Let's see what his kill was like on the P90. Again, low recoil, but I don't know. I don't think he's cheating. I'll watch the one other Ashe round because he seems to think it's only on Ashe, and then I'll look up his stats. I think the lobby as a whole is just much lower level than him. But even then, he only ends 7 and 7. He doesn't even play Ashe this round. He gets no kills. Yeah, I don't know. We'll look at stats and stuff, but again, I don't think he's cheating. Okay, AK.potato. Let me find this match. What is that profile photo? Hard stuck like silver for so long, came back, was in copper. So it looks like he purchased the account. Because like obviously a copper is not going to have that low recoil control. And he has a really high KD in copper and gold, so he definitely bought the account. 100% he purchased it. I don't think he's cheating, but I think he purchased it. And then if we go to the actual match where this took place, it's like a gold plat lobby, which makes sense to me. That seems like gold and plat. I don't think he's cheating though. I think he just bought the account, wanted a different or a Smurf account, but didn't want to level it up, so he just bought a stolen one probably, which is still bad, but it's not cheating. Because yeah, cheating very different. All right. So we're gonna move on to match number 6, and then we have a 7th that I downloaded, which I think that one will probably be a quick one, but I just didn't realize I had 7 downloaded, so we'll do an extra one. In this match, we have Gustav LG, who's accusing Squash. He doesn't know how to get on top of the... Actually, oh, you can't get on top of the bookshelf because they destroy the boxes. Okay, Goyo there. Proximity alarm here. Goyo there. I'm already guessing that he is a low-ranked player. Like, I feel like that has to be gold or lower. Also, oh, I guess he has extended barrel, not silencer. Looked like he aimed at the Dokkaebi through the wall here. Can you even see her here? I think he's walling. We'll watch more because it is very early to say, but the way he keeps moving around and positioning himself, and he seems to have a lack of knowledge on where things are, it makes me feel like he's walling. He's just not good. Like, he's looking over at the enemy. So he looks over before the ping even goes off, and he's like staring at the enemy, kind of aiming at him. He's not even shooting where the ping is. He's shooting to the left a bit. And then he just taps the head. Pretty sure he's walling, chat. I'll say he's doing a good job of hiding it, only because I think he's that bad that it's hard to tell he's actually cheating. I guess it's not even hard to tell, because I don't know. I feel like it's pretty obvious, but I guess you could make the argument being like, well, he's a bad player, so that's why he aimed wrong. But like, even there for that guy, he looked at him through the door, and then he looked at him through the wall. Like, he kind of was following him around. He doesn't know the angles. Like, here, he's trying to determine where he's going to push from because he doesn't know where he is. I think he 100% is walling. I'm locking that in. We'll just skip to last round. Also, I'm assuming that based off of the text at the bottom, I think this is German, since we have Fubganger Ingang. That's definitely German. Keeps COD reloading. It's pissing me off. Why cheaters have to do things that ruin the game for everyone else? They should do funny stuff like the chicken exploit. So, stuff like the chicken exploit actually takes like some level of competence to know how to exploit the scripts and the code that they did that for. A lot of cheaters like this, they don't actually know anything, they just download cheats. He seems like over encumbered by options of like how to shoot and where to shoot and why to shoot. He's overwhelmed. He doesn't know what to do here. He knows that he's in there. He's walling, so he knows where he is, but he just doesn't know what to actually do to kill him without it being super suspicious. I think this is a problem for a lot of really bad cheaters who don't want to be blatant, but they don't know how to hide it. And like there, he lined him up through. I know he downed him, but like he lined him up perfectly through there, trying to one-tap him, and didn't realize that the metal wall is completely bulletproof. And there, he didn't see that person, but he's trying to get an angle on him. I will say he's doing a... I was about to compliment him. I'll say he's doing a good job of really hiding his cheats with the drones. Like, he's constantly getting on drones that are in position to point out where people are, but he already knows where they are. He's just using the drone as an excuse. You just tried to shoot the guy through the wall again. Sure, you could claim Dokubi call, but there's no way he just tried to shoot him through a bookshelf because of a Dokubi call. Just aiming at me, he doesn't know what to do. And then he dies. Yeah, he is definitely cheating. Came from your latest video. What's the black square at the top of the screen? We were dealing with someone. There's an exploit where people can spam you with invites nonstop, and they were spamming me with invites that were trying to show off their TikTok account, so I just blocked it. So this is the squash guy. Barely played for 1 year back in year 4. Would play intermittently here and there. Usually negative KD, not getting a whole lot. And then he came back and he's emerald. Do we believe that, chat? He last played yesterday, just 20 hours ago. 7 wins, 8 wins. He definitely is cheating. Headshot percentage? I don't think it's that high. It's 60%, which is high for him, but it's still not that high. On the 15th, he had a 100% headshot rating. Let's go find out. Did he go blamed that day? Oh, no. He had a 100% headshot rating on Canal where he got 15 kills. Okay, so that is definitely proof. I was gonna say I don't think he's good enough to actually get like 100% headshots, but he clearly has more cheats than what he's showing because yeah, he went 15 kills. Every single one was a headshot, which is just like bordering on impossible. Even like Spoit or like any high-ranking pro player or content creator is not capable of getting a 100% headshot rating over 10 kills. It could happen, but like he clearly is not them, and he's getting 100% headshot rating. All right, another cheater. Now this last one should be pretty obvious. based off of the submission. In this match, we have Girthy Vane, who's accusing RGB Wizard and Zakan, apparently of both cheating and both being really, really bad. I was going to check to see if he's the right submitter, but based off him getting 4 kills and 1 being a team kill right off the bat, I'm going to guess he is probably cheating. Guys, I'm going to go on a limb here and say I think he has aimbot. Thoughts? Oh my god, that wasn't even intentional. He threw a nade, probably by hitting the wrong button. It bounced somehow, landed right at Capitão's feet. He panics, runs away, and dies. That was actually a pure accident. Not in a million years could they recreate that on purpose. But now he's just going to walk in and kill everyone. What I want to know is if he's actually queued with that guy. Because, again, he accused both of them of cheating. But it is weird that one of them has a streamer mode name and the other one doesn't. It's possible that he could just be boosting him, the RGB Wizard guy. We'll watch around just to prove everything. And then we'll look at their tracker and everything. God, he's so good. Skittles wishes he could be him. Oh, he's lagging. He's lagging? He actually dies here in a second. Random kill. Let me see. I think it crashed. It looks like it crashed. I'm just gonna look up the match then. Girthy Vane 23 was the submitter. What is that profile photo? Ugh. Cafe. This was on the 20th. So we have Zakan and that guy, I assume, is queued with him. Yeah, they were queued together. Anti-cheat canceled the match on the 21st. Let me guess. It was him. Oh. Wait. It wasn't him? What the fuck is this lobby? This is on quick match. Everyone's... Oh, this is their... Oh, that's weird. It's showing everyone's player ID numbers instead of their actual player ID. I don't understand why. Wait. Was Zakan the one who cheated and got caught? I didn't even... He has a .66 KD. I didn't even get to watch him, but I don't think he's actually cheating, but I think he got caught. Huh. I'm going to boot back up just in case and see. Because the fact that if he's the one who got caught and he wasn't even cheating, he was just getting boosted, but the cheater himself didn't get caught, that's kind of crazy. Let the game load back up. Give it a minute, chat. Ugh. After playing modded Siege, which loads in 5 seconds, it makes me really annoyed when I load up Siege and it takes 10 minutes to boot up. Because, yeah, we've been playing, obviously, a lot of modded Siege for the videos, and you load it, literally, like, within 5 seconds from clicking it, the game's open and ready to play. This one takes forever. No, we're still waiting. Used Operation Throwback? No, we used Heated Metal. I think they're different. Alright, so let's go back and see. I'll just go to like round 6 and see if Zakan's doing anything crazy. Okay, Zakan is 7-9 or 7-3 in this one so far. Oh, Zakan was also cheating, yeah. He wasn't just getting boosted, look. He's just straight up tracking people through walls, but he's a lot worse. So it looks like the RGB wizard guy has like aimbot with his, but Zakan just has walls. Kind of crazy though that only one of the cheaters gets caught. You'd think it would be both, just based off them being caught in general, but only one. There's no way that they're both. It's the last two are cheaters, and they are unable to deal with the shields. I just want to point out here that the Blitz was completely distracted by Lesion, and Ella was trying to hide from Blitz. I think there's a reason why they got banned. Because they're fucking trash, but they're very blatantly cheating. Insane. But that's Hacker Replay for today. I'm happy we got that little extra gem at the end to see how bad they were. But yeah, a lot of cheaters. That being said, and I posted about it today on YouTube, was that I've faced like no cheaters. Again, I say this every week. I've been, I guess, very lucky because in 3 weeks I faced one cheater, which is very, very rare. Normally, again, even though it's unranked, I normally face at least one cheater a week, usually one every other day, but only one in 3 weeks. That's pretty good. I know a lot of other people are facing cheaters. It's mainly all ranked, but even when I've played ranked, I still am not facing cheaters. Despite what people want to say, anti-cheat is actually doing its job. Which brings me to my next point, which is annoying on top of saying how good anti-cheat is. I do need more submissions over the next week because I am leaving for SI soon. So I need to pre-record some hacker replays. So I'm going to need you guys to kick it into high gear, face more cheaters, and submit them to me. Or even just submit suspicious matches because since I'm going to be gone for 10 days, I need to be able to upload hacker replays while I'm gone. If we don't get enough submissions, I'm just going to have to skip a hacker replay, and I know you guys don't want that. So if you have any suspicious matches at all, please submit them because I need them. If you don't submit them, I'm not going to be able to do hacker replay while I'm gone. So give me that content. Okay, that's it for hacker replay today. We're going to go play with some friends, I assume, since it's the weekend. They're on. But before we do that, let me get everything ready. Before we invite everyone, though, I have my Discord ready. I just want to remind you guys that this stream in general, like Twitch, YouTube, and also today's stream is sponsored by Odyssey. In case you guys are not aware, Odyssey is the company that I get my headsets from. I love them. This is the LCD3. I used to use the LCD GXs, and then I've also used the Maxwells. They have gaming headsets. They have audiophile headsets. Overall, very, very good headsets that are more so like originally made for high-end music production, and now they're making some gaming ones too. So you're getting the high quality of music production headsets in a gaming headset. And I know 330 is still on the upper end of headsets, but like compared to any other gaming headset, for 330, Maxwell's blow them out of the water. We were having a little issues when I first got them where they were like a little staticky, but as soon as I plugged them in, I plugged them into the front of the front of the computer, and that caused issues. When I plugged them into the back of the computer, all issues were gone. Microphone on it sounds really good. The audio sounds crisp as hell. So I highly recommend checking them out. I love all of my Odyssey headsets. I currently use the LCD 3s, which are not meant for you guys to buy, but they are beautiful. They are amazing quality. I love listening to stuff on this, but they're a very expensive headset. They obviously are looking for you guys to get more into the Maxwells and LCGXs because these are more accessible headsets. This one's still expensive, $900, but it is the perfect mix between high-end like audio production headsets and gaming. Maxwells are much more gaming oriented since they are wireless, like USB wireless, and then LCGXs are like XLR plug in to a audio interface, or not XLR, 3.5 millimeter jack. No, I can't remember the terms. I love the headsets. I'm not a genius when it comes to audio equipment though, so I never know what to call it. But LCGXs, love them as well. But Maxwells are definitely much more, what you guys are looking for. Wireless headsets that work on console and PC. You just plug and play. Easy. Not meant for you guys. I mean, I don't know, but are you guys planning on buying a $2,000 headset? If you guys want to do that, go ahead. But I assume you guys are not looking to buy a $2,000 headset. It's amazing. It is the best headset I've ever owned, and I absolutely fucking love it. But I know you guys are looking more for, you know, your average run of the mill prices, which are around 300 now for gaming headsets. We too broke. And luckily with the Maxwell, since they're 330, it is more in line with like other high-end headsets from gaming companies. But again, you're getting a way better product, and this will probably last you much, much longer. It's from a reputable company that only works on headsets, not one that does keyboards and mice and like, oh yeah, we'll make a headset as well. But if you guys want to check out all of Odyssey's products, you can do the Odyssey command both in YouTube chat and in Twitch chat. In Twitch chat, if you scroll down, you can see the panel. Oh my God, guys, they got me on the website. I don't remember them taking this photo of me. But you can scroll down and click the panel, and then you'll be able to just check out everything. They also have an app now for the Maxwell 2s where you can tweak stuff and balance it, which is really cool. I should try setting that up again and tweaking it. I haven't tested with that too much because I've just been using the LCD 3s. He looks jacked. Looks just like me. That's Evan. This looks nothing like Evan. Guys, we look exactly the same. Identical. I don't know why you guys are saying that looks nothing like me. All right, chat. You guys, you're done. All right. We're gonna play with some friends now, if anyone is on. If you guys have any questions about Odyssey products, feel free to ask. I'm always happy to answer. Love working with them. I was using the headsets before we even got sponsored by them. Like they sent me a headset to try out. Loved it ever since. Rank day. Well, I don't see anyone on right now. Game Addict is online but not booted up. I don't see Zilchi, but he also might be on his alt account since he got banned apparently. Also, 60-second ad from Bliff. I'm about to eat a Carolina Reaper cheese curls. Does anyone find that interesting? What is a Carolina? That's one of the hot peppers, right? Oh yeah. I've never had one of those. I don't think I would survive eating one of those. You know, Okay. Looks like no one is on. I'll play by myself. While we queue, I'm going to go grab some water, chat. I'll be right back. These queues have been real fast. I can confirm the LCD3 headphones are incredible. I absolutely love them. Can't remember Ozzy. You already owned them beforehand, right? Or not Ozzy, sorry, Australian. There's another guy called Ozzy, and I don't want to confuse you two. So you be banned by dog Zilchi? No, yesterday they were talking about how Zilchi messaged Game Addict saying, I just got a live ban and unranked. Game Addict thought that meant Zilchi got banned, but what Zilchi actually meant was that just someone in the lobby got banned. So we just said Zilchi's been banned. We're trolling. Zilchi, you're alive. I'm trying to think of what I can do with Echo. I need to get more clips of me getting killed. Because the issues with Echo, I keep doing a lot of like stopping people from winning, but not getting kills. Nah, you can't hide under there. There's no way. I stopped shooting because I thought I headshot her. Did I not? I just completely whiffed? I think I hit her shoulder. I need to stop doing that. I literally just stopped shooting because I thought I killed her. You're in a deathmatch? Oh, gotcha, Zilchi. We'll play after. Guess we're red pinging now. Oh, he's down.
I just love Dex, bro.
We have no cam coverage of that site. I probably should have put a drone in there. Okay, we have cam covered. Oh my god, we have too many cams. I didn't realize we had maestros in here. him fat fingering and not diffusing right away, but instead sliding to the left or right. Lost us the round. Unfortunate. Oh, you just got them, Australian? Damn. Well, if you use my link, I appreciate it. But if you just found a better deal somewhere else, totally understand. I'm happy you got them. They are amazing. Like, I was telling Annie before, like, I was just listening to a bunch of movie scores because I'm like, they just sound so fucking good. By the way, thanks for sub Hayozaki. Didn't use any deals. No, there's no deals for using my link and stuff, but if you do end up buying a headset using my link, it just lets them know that I sent you. So, you know, lets them know that I'm doing a good job. That one noise never got removed. It's always the kids who spam like crazy in YouTube chat and expect me to pay attention to them. Well, you can spam all you want. I'm not gonna pay attention to you. Oh, we are not reinforcing anything. I guess I'll just play this. I wonder if I just like prone to. Oh, I think the desk is too high. I think I'm very easily visible there. Like, what if I just prone under the desk and then they're like, oh, he's gone?
There's 2 on 1. There's still 2 on 1 ping.
On 1 ping. Bro, I haven't even seen anyone. I'm going fucking blind. I can't even see. I didn't see those studs. I was like, we didn't reinforce any of that either. God, I'm getting old. Well, it's a 3v1. I might as well eat my sandwich. Oh, you're right. There's a drone under the table. Didn't even see that one. The one real big downside of using Tachanka's LMG is with that slow fire rate. I pre-fired there, missed the first shot. But even though I started shooting first, he almost killed me faster. I love the gun, but it is tough. Do my eyes deceive me? I scuff. What size of the monitor I play on? That was a good question. 27 inches? I have a monitor command, so it should tell you. I wasn't doing well the past week. I wasn't online. Did you happen to be sick? Because everyone I know got sick last week. Especially anyone with kids or around kids. Oh my god, it's a fucking plague. Everyone was dying. Luckily I didn't catch it, but I think that just means I'm going to catch it when I go to SI. Not really sick. Just lost my hearing for a bit. Ooh. If that makes you feel any better, I'm losing my hearing every day. And my vision. I'm getting old. Alright, I'm just messaging. Okay. I don't know why he's knifing at me and letting me know that. Like why he has to knife at me to let me know that.
Love dicks, bro.
For your hearing aids, old man.
Damn. He just got thorned. My head off. Need to drink some water. Ugh. And like the apple skin stuck to my throat. Oh no. Zombie, oh no. Oh, a lot of missed shots, it happens. We still got Thorn, who's our hard carry, 7-1. For your hearing. Thank you, Scout, for the 55 months. Oh, smart. That's what always happens whenever I use the Blackbeard dash. I just walk right past them. Yeah, the LCD GXs Australian are like the mix between gaming and LCD headsets. But yeah, they are very, very good. LCD 3s though, I just love the wood aesthetic. Do I like AC/DC? I think I'm more of a fan of DC because I think Europe uses direct current, whereas America uses, or US, Canada uses alternating current. And from my understanding, the direct current is significantly better. Hope that answered your question. This combo isn't about the band. What band? AC/DC? That's obviously talking about electrical grids and alternating current versus direct current, and the advantages and disadvantages of each. Come on, Jack, keep up. I don't really have anything to do on attack. I can just do whatever I want. There's too many options. British education. US uses direct current. UK uses alternating current. That was the other way around. Honestly, I'm not an electrician. I really don't know the big difference. I thought I could be wrong. I just educated Annie on this the other day. Was that because she was saying she was gonna have a seizure from watching an Instagram reel I was showing her because the light bulb was like strobing, and I explained to her, I was like, the reason why it does that is because light bulbs aren't actually continuously on. They like, you know, turn on and off 60 times a second or something. And I was like, that's because of alternating current versus direct current. Which now I'm feeling like I'm wrong because I assume. Oh, one sec. I hear them. Oh, it's not gonna break it. I was like a ninja in there, sneaking around. Everyone uses alternating current, just at different voltages. When the big power lines are on direct current, everything for households is alternating current. Oh. So, was I right then? Or does the alternating current have nothing to do with the light having, because someone in chat said 50 hertz, 60 hertz, which I assume is how frequently the flash or the light bulb flashes each second, since that's like what a monitor does. You were wrong? Oh. How am I wrong? I'm always right. I've never once been wrong in my life. Fun fact, electricity doesn't flow. Don't ask me what it does. I forgot. But it does something different than just flow. It's straight up percolating. Respond to Zonzig. What did you say? Oh. He was talking to the enemy team, though. I'll stay grim if we're getting a Maverick. Fucking YouTube comments. Some people will just make random jokes, and then this one guy comes in, what are your views on religion? I always say the same thing. Having a religion is like having a penis. It's okay to be proud of it. It's even okay to show it off sometimes. Just don't shove it down my throat. Okay? Religion is not something that should be shared. You're meant to just have it and be happy with it. You just tried to C4 through there. I really don't know what to do here. I aimed at his elbow, not his head. Can't play, have fun. Zochi, is it because of chat? Where do we stand on the new merch? My hoodie is getting lonely. We got the sample pair of joggers, but they were too, like, wide and boxy. And too long as well. I don't know if they're sending us a new sample. I should check with Annie and see what the update is on that. I will say, Annie wears them all the time. She loves them. She says they're the comfiest sweatpants / joggers she's ever owned. What a great review from my wife. VarsityGaming mouse and keyboard combo? No. We had a hoodie last year that sold really well, 500 units. A lot of people really, really liked the hoodie. I even had people, when I was in Munich, like the Ubisoft staff were like, how can I get a hoodie? I was like, well, you had to order it. It was like a pre-order only. I was like, now it's gone. And they're like, is there any way I can still buy one? I was like, no, like you had to pre-order it. That's the only way you could have gotten it. I had like 3 people all tell me, they're like, well, if you make more, like, please let me know. Like, I want one real bad. All right. So I thought about bringing it back, but I was like, I don't want to bring it back because it was meant for a limited time. I was like, I could make a second hoodie for next year, or for like later in the year. We are working on a pair of sweatpants, but since Siege was doing really, really bad, like over the last few months, and now it's only just getting better, I was like, I'm gonna wait until Siege is doing better to release it, because if Siege is doing real bad, then sales will be bad, and then, yeah. Second hoodie has hit the stores. The thing is, I wish the LCDs could help me control my recoil. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna help you with that, bro. It's all you. Uh-oh. You have UB employees in your pockets? Is that really them being in my pocket? Just means they like me. Bro, how? Now, watch. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna die. Never mind. I'm in. But they have cams everywhere. Echo and Valkyrie. Wow, I whiffed unbelievably there. He followed me out. What is my team doing? There better be someone here. If they're both just holding and doing nothing. Oh, okay, Warden's here. I was like, I'm just in sight. And they're just holding angles. You didn't even get the diffuser. Holy whiff, that man. I don't know. I was perfectly like tracking behind him. I was delayed by like half a second on him. I think this might be a new player. Lost my watch streak. There. I was live yesterday. All I had to do was tune in. Great aim if he was a little to the left. Yeah, I know. That's it. That's on him, though. He should be positioning so I can kill him. Also, I think this is the most active YouTube chat has ever been. People are actually talking consistently in YouTube chat. Crazy. Do you have any UB connects? I'm from UK and people on Xbox are having an issue loading into Ubisoft to accept invites. Has been down for a week. Bro, they already tweeted about it. I understand not everyone keeps track of social media, but I feel like if you're getting to a point where you go into a Twitch streamer's chat to ask for help, I feel like you should have expended your options and gone to social media first. They said the newest update broke it, so you have to use the Xbox guide thing. I don't know. I just spent all that time setting that up, and they just both reinforced both of my setups. Alright. Alright. Proof that you're watching a bunch of newbies in your game? Maybe. But we've also been having an insane amount of fast matches recently, which makes me feel like we're just getting put into whatever lobbies we can. God, my aim on a down person could not have been worse. And in. God, they're on both sides. Oh, he's in sight. Legion. You barricaded that door. What are you doing? How is this our top fragger? He barricaded off the in-between room. No wonder they just walked in. If Ubisoft just gave Tachanka his turret back, I'd forgive them for 90% of their matches. Or mistakes. But then everyone could complain that the turret's useless. That would happen without a doubt. Does it still take you to other lobbies? I don't think I've been in an EU lobby in a few days. I can check once I'm on my drone. Yeah, we're on local servers. Oh, there's a drone hole over here. Give chunk his turret back, but it shoots the fire grenades and moves on a 360-degree head. I don't know about that. Huge dub from our team, blasting each other. What are you doing at the top of the tower? I was about to aim away and then I just saw his leg sticking out. He should scare the shit out of me. Oh, got my one kill. Well, I don't know why I keep going into this map expecting people to be in specific spots, but I'm like, this is a new map that people are still like learning what to do on it. So I should stop expecting things. And just check everything and be ready for everything. Oh no. Oh no, it's an Oryx. Oh no. This is our bottom fragger. Oh, he's a console player. Oh. Alright, chat, who wins this? Bottom fragger, console player 1 and 7? Or Speedy Boy Oryx. Your mind is also grim with all the control in the world. We're behind him in the hallway. Oh my god. Speedy Boy lost. In the middle of the room. What, planting? Yeah, but Oryx was outside. It literally said enemy detected outside. There's no way you could get back to saying kill him. He has a headset at least. He does have a headset. That much is true. I'm a cheater on console. I've been hearing a lot of people report that. I haven't seen any proof, and I'm not accepting video clips, but a lot of people claiming there are console cheaters. But I mean, there have been cheats on console for a long time. It's just very, very hard to do. About to die. Am I gonna start paying my viewers to stay? I don't want to work anymore. Jack, you work for your family and work 2 hours a day. You want compensation for being in my stream. That's crazy. Oh my god. Bro, were they just holding me in there? They must have seen me run in there. Holy. I got my 2 at least. Does Echo overpower 3 drones? So the big thing I've noticed is like he's become much less of a kill operator because of the 3 drones. But we've been winning a lot of rounds and matches by me just sitting on drones and pinging people and stopping plants. So it's not the most riveting gameplay, Like, I think a lot of people are going to not like watching me play Echo, but we win a lot because of that. And especially when it comes to ranked, I think it's going to be way more important, obviously, that you get the win rather than getting the kills. It's just an unranked, I can see people being like, yeah, this is boring. But he is very, very good now. I'd say easily S tier operator. Echo. Oh my god, what was that? Control. And see, I got MVP with him. That's how good he is. I'm an Echo main and I don't mind the sit. I don't mind it either, but I think people watching will find it boring. I need to go back and see. They must have, like, watched me run in there. Because they had 3 people all holding me. Thanks for 9 months, Desiree Blunts.
Let's go.
Or Desire Blunts. Can't remember. Did I do hack replay? I did. Because I've become a problem. Zeros, that's what happened in our last D&D campaign. Annie had like a crazy overpowered bow. So our DM just kept targeting her. Oh, he was like already fully in here. I heard them break this, but I didn't realize he was already in. I just ran past in front of both of them. That makes sense. I was late to it. How can you sit for so long? I mean, luckily I don't have ADD. I know a lot of people struggle to sit for long periods of time because of their ADD, but I don't mind it. I also get up to use the washroom, and very rarely, if I'm feeling very stiff, I'll get up in between matches and stretch a little bit, but I only sit for like 3-4 hours, and then I go downstairs, move around a bit, talk with Annie, hang out with her, and then have dinner, come back upstairs, play more. I'm never sitting for like more than 2 hours straight before without getting up and like moving a little bit. Watch Zero's body jump when he dies. The replay probably won't show it how I saw it when I killed him. Also, the voice actor of King Julian passed away. Damn. Don't know who that was, but I do know King Julian. He's iconic. Also, last night when I was going to bed, Priest, I literally just got into a match. Actually, it's Sunday. You're not playing.
You said you just got into a match?
Literally, like 0-0 banning.
What the fuck, man?
You're not playing though. It's Sunday. You don't play Siege on Sundays.
Or it's Marvel Rivals Day.
Yeah, I'll play Rivals later.
Not later. I got Battlefield later.
Why does Battlefield have to be later?
Because it could. I mean, I could do Battlefield now.
Yeah, do Battlefield
You
now,
don't play
and then we play Marvel
wow.
Rivals later.
But remember what I said last time? We do it for the boys.
But I'm playing Siege right now.
But then you're gonna finish that game and play Battlefield for the boys.
If I have time, I could, but I have to edit a lot still. I'm trying to get all my content ready for when I'm gone in Europe for 10 days.
I guess I got like I can make like 3 shorts right now. I guess I'll do that.
I say you edit, you go play some Battlefield. If I have time, I'll join you. But I did also promise Flanked I'd play some Tarkov with him today. But then later we play.
I want to be rude, but that honestly sounds more important than playing with me.
And then later we play Rivals Ranked.
It's not every day you play with Flank.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little treat.
Exactly.
We should get Flanked into Marvel Rivals.
I could not possibly see him playing.
I bet he'd be a great tank.
I mean, we do need more tanks, or about that.
Yeah, how long are you on today? I also want to stream today.
I wasn't planning on being on too long today.
Nah, you're right. It's Sunday. I'm not gonna stream. I'm just gonna edit.
You never stream on Sundays anyways.
That's true. I guess I'll do some DFT.
Yeah, and then we play Rivals.
Yeah, TFT edit and Rivals.
I'll message Ben and send out the bat signal.
They were playing yesterday, I think. I saw them on Steam on Rivals.
You want to plan to play Rivals like after dinner time for me? Like the usual, 7-8 for us?
I would prefer sooner.
Okay. I'll let him know. I'll see. I'm sure Ben has literally nothing going on. I also just edited the last Marvel Rival sessions into a video. The entire first 2 minutes is you gooning to skins.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Dude, but those skins are nice. Come on.
They are?
Perverted brain aside. Nice.
They put a lot of effort into them. I'll agree. Ben already responded. Alright, Ben says he'll be around. He says he'll see if Becca or Amy are around. I said bring whoever's lower rank, because I don't want to be in plat lobbies or whatever. Priest, maybe when we play tonight we buy some Gooner skins. Priest does not seem on board. He left me. I don't know what I'll do right now. What class do I play in D&D? Last time I was a druid. This time I'm a fighter. The time before that I was a bard. My talents will soon be recognized. Can you really say that when I have like 1.4 million subs on YouTube? I think that's already been recognized. What subclass of bard and fighter? I don't remember what my subclass for bard was. For fighter, I'm going to become an Echo Knight at level 3. Morose is good as fuck. It's a button masher. Yeah, I mean, even when I was editing it, I was like, I'm so overstimulated from so much going on, but still a fun game. Still fun to just play with friends. Also, I definitely should have swapped off Thermite. I have not been thinking straight since Priest joined. I'm not useless. If there's any way I can destroy that from the window. Never mind. Chest, T-Tarkov Siege, really are geek. Yo, chat, I made it to 700 elo in chest today. Are you guys proud of me? What do I want to do? What if I scan? Maybe destroy default. gonna assume it's safe based off Buck being in the hallway. Aw. I whiffed the head. Alright, Priest, you still here? He's not here. He hates me. Currently I have a shadow magic sorcerer that has a shadow hand that can, at any spell I cast with it, does necrotic damage instead of the original damage type. It's pretty great. Is necrotic damage better? I did try more Rose because of you. Maybe if I can get the hang of it, I can have fun, but it seems hard. I mean, it also doesn't help that most people who play it now have been playing it non-stop for like the last year. So. 700 chess is good. I can't even play 450. I mean, I'm on 5-minute chess, and I just finally got like down pat a lot of like 2 different starts, one for white, one for black. I'm crushing it. Ben confirmed him and Beck are in. We'll just have to know when.
Do we qualify for the Amy stack since she's like, you know, immortal or whatever the hell that is?
I don't want to qualify for it because I think we're all gonna have a miserable time if we play with her, since she'll be bringing the eel up like way too much. You already, I remember it because I was editing this morning. The one match, not even the one where we played against all the lords, just people who were beating us, and you're like, I'm not having fun anymore. This is too hard.
Well, I didn't know there were lords until you guys said there were lords. Then I was like,
no, but that
oh,
wasn't even
makes
the
sense.
lords match. That was a different one. I'm like, I don't even want to imagine what it would be like if we're playing against immortals while we're all fucking coppers.
I agree. I think because it's like quick match. It's like playing quick match against champs. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
this is not a fun time. Like
Yeah,
playing quick
exactly.
match against champs. But like if we're playing comp against comp, like that makes sense. You know, comp against comp.
Yeah, so we'll play with Becca and Ben in Copper. Have a bit of fun. Have a good time. Oh, gotcha, Zeros. Have I ever tried the Carbon 2s? No. I know, honestly, they even offered, they're like, do you guys want any other headsets to try? And I was like, as much as I would love to have a bunch of different good headsets, I'm like, I feel like it's a waste to just keep sending me a bunch of different headsets. But maybe in the future I'll ask for a different one. I know they do have some really good lightweight ones. I'm like, I could try those. See how those are. No one's holding back here. He was right on the wall. I thought I heard him by the door. Oh, as I hit it, he crossed. That is crazy timing. I thought about adding a D&D text channel to the Discord. I don't think it would get much use. I could, but I think we have a lot of sub-channels there that just have, like, no one talking to them ever. Gonna do ranked and rivals? Yeah. We're gonna try some ranked today. Play 10 minutes on chess, but I can play good if I really try hard to win. I won a 1200 player twice. Bad. I know, my cousin's fiance told me he's like a 18 or 1600. Oh my god. Elo 5-minute chess player, and I almost beat him. I would have beat him on time if I had it set up properly, but he got 5 seconds every time he made a move, so he just started spamming moves to build back time, and then I lost. But if we had normal rules where you don't get time back, I would have won. Just off time. Damn. But I like the 5-minute because it... I know this is not right. Everyone who plays chess has told me I'm wrong for this. I play the 5-minute chess to force myself to get better at making decisions faster. Because if I play 10-minute chess, I probably will make more correct decisions, but I'll take too long. Whereas with 5-minute, I'm like, I'm forcing myself to react quickly. But then the issue is that I react quickly and I make a lot of mistakes, which I know is why I shouldn't do that, but I'm just a bigger fan of a 5-minute chess game. It's just a lot faster. Like, I don't have to sit there for as long, wasting time. You're thinking about getting the Carbon 2s. I don't know why you didn't. I mean, let me see. Let me make sure I'm thinking of the right one, because they do have quite a few headsets. The Carbon 2 electrostatic ones. Was this the one I looked at for a bit? Oh yeah, it was. I considered asking them for the Carbon 2s because I saw that it's lighter than the LCD 3s. They're about 200 grams lighter. So I mean, I don't know. You always have that option if you want Australian. I'm pretty sure you can return the headset and then get a different one if you wanted, but I don't know what the return policy is. Because it would be nicer to have a lighter headset, because obviously you'll get like less fatigue in general from that. If that's something you're looking for. But, I mean, again, at the end of the day, LCD 3s are probably going to be better than anything you've ever used before, so I'm sure they're going to be fine for what you're looking to do. Now, if you do end up getting a different headset, I would appreciate it if you use my link to let them know I sent you, but it is not required. Again, if you have a different store you can buy them from, or you can find a better deal somewhere else, go for it. But if you are ordering from the Odyssey website, just using my link lets them know that I sent you, and then I get credit for that. Like, they're just like, okay, he's promoting the products and people are buying it. College of Eloquence Bard also has it where even if you have +0 persuasion or deception at level 3, any persuasion or deception roll of 9 or lower you get to treat as a 10. Does that matter much when probably anything that's a 10 would fail? Triple support and ranked. I think we'd survive with that. Becca's a support main. I can heal. They're all just out there. I assume what they're going to try to do here is a Dokkaebi call while trying to plant to prevent us from stopping them, but with Pulse on C4, even if they smoke, we should be able to C4 the first plant attempt, and then I can Echo Drone the other ones. Style your modifier? True. Fair, 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 fair. I should move my drones because I know all three of them are over here.
I just love dicks, bro.
Oh wait, Dokkaebi died. Perfect. I regret moving all my drones over, but I don't think there's going to be anything they can do about it. Oh, doesn't matter. Another interrogation. They're just running. They're so scared. Thanks for sub Vibs. Well, it's Loki, Gambit, and either Luna, Cloak and Dagger, and Viz. I only know Cloak and Dagger, so. What was that? What lobby am I in? Feels like a bot lobby. Chat, is there a chance that Ubisoft added bots to Siege? True, Jack. Don't tell Priest that. Priest, I'm being fed information from chat that when we play Marvel Rivals, Moon Knight is S tier and I should always be playing him.
I have no complaints. Did he change to become bad at some point?
No.
Wasn't he always good in our time?
I think he was always decent, but never like top pick. Because it was always like, remember when he first came out, his ult was like pretty trash, and then they made it better. And then I'm assuming the reason why he'd be considered really good. Oh, actually, Jack kind of said it was because with Loki being one of the top supports, the clones feed your ult, so you just keep spamming your ult nonstop.
Yeah. I mean, I think he was always good. I think we just, whenever we needed to switch off of him, it's like, here comes Squirrel Girl. we need to switch off of Moon Knight. I know how to play Squirrel Girl, that's it.
Hey, I played Punisher too. Punisher's overall pretty good.
Yes.
Fire doesn't reach. I wonder if this will hurt them. Bruh, how many interrogations are we gonna get? That is actually insane. We must be in like a brand new lobby. There's no way this cav is just running through them. I'm gonna go check levels. What level was YT Rarani? My overlay still does not work. Oh, why is my mouse on my other monitor? There we go. That's too much work. Okay. Oh, last guy was down by Cav. There's no... I don't want to get antsy about it, but there's no way D-Money679 is cheating, right? No. I think the enemy team is just that bad. Cab ban makes sense, makes sense. I would do that too. I'm gonna go Echo Shotgun for this one round. Also, chat. I'm thinking today, short stream or normal stream, 3 hours. So I do one more match after this. Monday off. Tuesday to Sunday we go ham, probably with like 4-hour streams each day minimum. Hopefully. I get all my content and then... Actually, wait. Oh yeah, and then Monday next week. I don't even have Monday off, because Monday next week is when Pro League starts. So, I get a lot of content, and then co-streams until I leave. Sure about my Smurf account? It does feel like it, but I'm definitely not. know it's already Monday morning for me. Fucking Australians living in the future. Am I in Pro League? No, but I watch Pro League for SI and stuff. Although I still haven't heard anything about drops. I should actually probably message someone about that. If there's no drops for co-streaming, then I'm probably just not going to co-stream. The clutch drone. I do miss being in chat sometimes. Hey, no one kicked you out. Be in chat whenever you want. Uh-oh. I don't think he noticed me. You have an IQ though. That's not good. Oh my god. She was the one with the plant. Took the fuser right away. I think the first person would be the planter. I thought she was on the right. She was on the left. That's on me. I should have had another drone ready just in case. I didn't think they were planting right away. I've just been asleep during streams. Sounds like an excuse. I feel like priority should always be stream, gaming, and then sleep. They're gonna go for like the default. Actually, thermite's already banned. Priest, we were talking about the Brazilian steakhouse that we went to yesterday. We doing that again this year? We running it back? Are you gonna bring your arthritis medication so you don't die?
Yeah. Yes. We gotta go on a day where they bring the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
That's only on weekends. And I think weekends is more expensive as well. Also, it actually, I guess if you want the experience, it's worth it. But in my opinion, it's worse because it's so loud you can't talk to each other. And then they're not even like close to you 90% of the time, so you're just sitting there eating by yourself, basically.
Excuse me, sir. I would like a table near the church.
Yes, can you have the ladies just stay by our table the entire night?
Yes. Please, please, please. Thank you.
9-hour D&D session? Bruh. My group is lucky if we make it past 3 hours. How to fix voice chat bug? There is no fix. People claim the whole replay thing works, but I never had it work once. He's been waiting this whole time? No, he's just editing. He's just chilling in Discord while I'm here streaming. He will not be playing today. He's gonna edit, and then we're gonna play Marvel Rivals later. Sandwich. Where's the drone? I saw it. I heard it. Get ready for this one-tap chat. I told you. I'm a man of action. I tell you what I'm gonna do and I do it. Spice. What's your main in Rivals? Moon Knight. Which I don't know why people always roast me for. At least I do damage and I get us further in the game. You know? I'm doing something. Who code wolves in text chat? I think my teammate did. Yeah. I think the match is fine. It's literally just been all low-level accounts. And then watch. Next match we get into, it's going to be like champs all around. I'm just going to get shit on. It's always like these matches where I'm facing what feel like brand new players. I don't get any clips. And then when I should be like capitalizing on it and getting as many clips as possible. And then we're going to go against champs. I'm going to still get no clips. Once I laugh or trolls. Well, people are always like, but it doesn't mean anything when you play Moon Knight. Your damage is inflated. I'm like, okay, but if I don't play Moon Knight, we just lose because we don't have the damage we need. There's just, people want Moon Knight without giving Moon Knight players credit. You know? It's like an Ashe main. No one wants to give an Ashe main credit, but if she runs in and kills everyone, you kind of have to give her credit. I'm gonna try something that might get me killed. Oh, I thought I hit his head. Oh, I set it up for us. He can't possibly clutch. He can't possibly clutch. Thank God. I had to reassure myself. Oh God, I forgot about this. PC Aussie champs and unranked. Now, I'm not trying to roast Australia, but I have heard that Australian ranks are meaningless. People are saying about how insanely popular elo trapping is in Australia. I stopped being Heartstuck Bronze with a 2.0 KD. Stop losing. You're welcome. Come back for more daily tips. All right, chat. Probably last game. Let me try to organize what I'll be doing today. When I'll play Tarkov, when I'll play Rivals. Because if Flanked is on now, I'll play Tarkov with
You're
him.
happy and you know
then I'll play with
clap
Priest
your
later.
hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Clap your cheeks, more like it. Mm.
Mm. Then you get arrested if you start doing that at a school, you know, where all the kids are trying to learn how to clap their hands. Like busting it down, you know.
Don't know where that came from, but all right.
Cause it's a kid's song, you know. Start twerking during a kid's song.
It's a kid song, but you're also singing it in the middle of a stream. Priest, you're a freak. Who do you think you're gonna main today in Rivals?
It depends where you guys put me, you know.
I was told triple support is still the meta.
I can try to support. I'm definitely not the best support.
I'm thinking if we need triple support, I'll just go Cloak and Dagger. You're a good Luna, right?
I'm not a good Luna, but I know how to play her. You know what I mean?
Okay. And then Becca goes like Invis.
Yeah, saying I'm a good Luna would be a lie.
But what if we just really believe in you?
Thanks.
I just know what's going to end up happening, though, is that Ben's going to be forced onto tank. And he's just going to be miserable the entire time.
Just gonna hate his life.
Mm-hmm. That literally happens all the time. We play, and then he has to tank. We lose. Everyone's getting frustrated. He gets more frustrated because everyone's frustrated, and then everyone's upset.
I actually like tanking.
Ooh, then you should tank. And let Ben do DPS then. Then we can blame him for our losses.
Yeah, like if he doesn't like tanking, I don't mind tanking.
I think he likes
that-
it, but he just gets pissed easily with it.
Yeah, like that. I think the season I hit GM, I was like, Namor was my most played, and then Doctor Strange was my second.
Does add up. There's apparently, I think for both of them, they have Speedo skins. I know Namor does for sure. Bye, Xeris. Is hacker replay done for today? Yeah, it's done. I'll be doing probably an extra hacker replay halfway through the week, and then another hacker replay next Sunday. Bruh. You just walked back in there after... you ran away and came back. No, I'm not Australian. I'm saying that I've heard people argue that ranks like in Australia are just like super inflated because of elo trapping. People just like elo trap like crazy, and then there's a bunch of champs who don't deserve it. I think, who was it that told me that? I think it was actually on a hacker replay episode. They were like, this is Australian champ, and they're all boosted as hell because they're all elo trap.
I solo battle last night, and I actually had fun.
What'd you do different?
A bunch of people recognized me, and they just kept following me and yelling at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my squad. Oh my god, Bruce, I love you. I'm going to revive you. I'm coming. I was like,
Oh, look at you being famous and all.
yeah, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty fun. And then I forgot to re-queue up with them, and they went to a different game. I was like,
Damn.
oh.
I do find it so weird that Battlefield does that where like you just always get into a brand new lobby instead of just keeping the lobby going.
Yeah. I feel like that's pretty taxing on their servers, you know?
Yeah, like
like,
if you already
a
got
lot of
64
times you
people
just-
together,
Yeah,
keep them
just
together.
just keep them together in the same server, but it like it re-queues them and starts a new like server fresh.
Hmm.
Like what? Like what is this? Like
The
what
only
the-
thing I can think of is maybe they would say it's worth it because people complain about having to deal with like the same sweaty person. But then the argument would be just leave. But I know people are dumb, right? Like you take an average player and they're just going to complain about them instead of doing something. Bye, Jack. I'll let you know how Rivals goes. We'll chat on Tuesday, innit? Alright, I'm gonna rush chat. Oh my god, everyone's leaving. Good thing it's my last game. Bye, Scuff. You don't talk to chat? I'm literally talking to chat all the time. I don't respond to one of his messages. He's like, yep, he ignores chat. Any method you could try to get the mic working? It's so far had an 80% success rate for me. I mean, for me it works fine. I just don't use mine in unranked because it's unranked. Who cares? Does anything ever actually end up happening with Battlefield Portal? Like, do people actually use that for cool modes and stuff?
Yeah, there are, but it's not like
Not like Forge, not like Customs in Halo.
yeah, the fact that you have to do it like out of app, like out of program, whatever is
Yeah.
kind of makes it. It was same thing with like Halo's Forge. Like you had to do it
Love Dex, bro.
out like new Forge. If you want to make it like really good, you'd have to like do it on a different app. And it's like it's not really user friendly, you know?
Yeah. Not like old Forge.
Yeah, I mean, I think you still can, but if you want to like to do like textures and mods and all the other crazy stuff for like Halo Forge now, you have to do it on outside of the app.
If there was, I think like if it was an easy way to do it though, like not to make it, but like to download it, because I feel like even though I was hyped for Portal, I never saw anything explaining how to actually make maps.
22-month-old man.
Yeah.
And like I remember the only time I ever found out any info was I had to watch that video that was like an hour long explaining how to make maps in Portal.
Yeah. It sounded like that guy was the best at explaining it either.
Thanks for the subs from Dryer Diamond and
Almost
Waffle
felt
for
too
22 months. Why is so dumb? Oh, it's just the way he is. I think you've answered maybe 1 in 30 chats of mine on YouTube, so you do, but not very well at all. I've literally been talking to YouTube all day today. I'm scrolling through and you haven't even said anything today. I think YouTube chat just likes to complain. They like to play the victim. Yeah, it's been raining, or not raining, snowing a lot random. Today has been really bad. It's only going to get worse. Alright, Priest, I confirm my schedule. I'm going to go play Tarkov with Flanked after stream. He's on now. And then when I go for dinner, I'll eat. And then we play Rivals. Work for you?
Oh, yeah, works for me, works for me.
I think I'm predicting Rivals today. We lose only one game.
I mean, we're all like bronze, so we better only lose one game.
But how many people do you think came back to Rivals after the drama?
A lot of people. Everyone's like, man, I wonder if I'm better than that Zaza chick. Let's go find out. And they all booted up.
Let me see. Rivals. Rivals had a big peak with the Deadpool update, but it actually didn't go up after the drama. Maybe like up 10K after the drama. That's about it.
From what, million to 1,010,000?
150 to 160.
What's its peak at? Was like 1,000,000?
Peak ever? 642K.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's just Steam. That's not including any console.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I don't think they have any other launchers, but. Damn, they got people holding this. No, I didn't have the angle on the Rooney from game. Hit him in the chest, not the head. What? Can't even see him. I don't even know what hit me. I know it's Tubby, but. We lost the diffuser as well. I hit her shoulder. Man, I'm trash. I'm not getting any kills. What was the drama and rivals? So, very quick summary. We've already talked about this all week, so I'm not even gonna get crazy into it, but very quick summary of the rivals drama. Tournament for $40,000. Team invites a top 50 in the world like player to play with them or drafts them. I don't know how it worked. Top 50 player is telling people on the team like, hey, you should probably swap off Black Widow because, you know, it's not helping the team. We need someone different. And the person who was on Black Widow said, no, I'm not going to change. And they went back and forth for like 10 minutes being like, you should change because like this isn't helping the team comp. And like, if we want to win, we need to change it up. And then they were all making fun of him being like, we don't care about winning. Even though it was a tournament for $40,000 prize pool, they were like, we don't care. And he's just like, well, I'm like trying to, you know, make money for university so I can pay for my tuition. And then they all started making fun of him for needing money to pay for his tuition. And then it became more and more drama about how rude they were to him and how they were like, they were saying a lot of like really bad things, being like, oh, he's like he has no social skills, he has no idea what he's doing, like he's blah blah blah, and they just kept roasting the shit out of him just because he wanted to win a tournament for money, even though that is kind of like the whole point. So then all the creators who were dunking on him got like canceled essentially. Although I'm sure they're still doing fine. And then he went from like, I think he was basically like a nobody when it comes to content creation to he has over 100,000 subs on YouTube now, and he had 10,000 subs on Twitch, like paid for subs. So he made a lot off of it, which is a happy ending. Oh yeah, I forgot that. They also kicked him out of the tournament. The team, they were like, we don't like your vibes, so they kicked him out.
Technical question.
Okay, let's hear it.
You know how you said that thing about the 2K pushed out?
Yeah.
Does that work for portrait as well? 2K portrait?
I don't know. I still upload at 1080p for vertical.
Should I try one?
You could see if it has any difference, but I would assume for vertical, they probably would want the opposite. They want it to be low quality so that they don't have to pay for extra bandwidth.
Yeah, you're right. If it ain't broke, I'll fix it. I'll try the landscape though later.
Hmm. It sure explains every detail. I mean, I missed a lot. Just... He ran past me. He 100% ran past me. I try to shotgun through the floor for this. Oh my god. I killed the thermite as well. Man, they kept finding all my drones. I'm only locking Widow tonight. Ah, Ben, you're out of the stack. Yeah, they brought everything to kill my drones. That was annoying as hell. Originally from Marvel Streamer Flats, the tournament originally didn't have a prize pool of 40k and wasn't meant to be a serious event, more of a content shits and giggles thing. So that's what I keep seeing conflicting things. Some people say it was meant for, it was like always a 40k tournament, and other people say it wasn't. So I'm like, I don't know what to believe. Ben says he's locking only Widow tonight. I told him he's out of the squad. Honestly, out of all of us, you, me, Ben, Becca, who do you think would be the best Widow? Or do the highest damage as Widow?
Probably Amy. I think she has better aim.
No, not Amy. Amy literally plays this game 24/7.
Okay, so who said Ben, Becca, and who?
Us two. Who'd you say?
Probably me. I think I play Widow better than you.
This guy thinks he's hot shit. I saw your recoil control in on Siege. I don't think you're gonna be able to flick and.
But I play Namor, which is basically like a slower projectile Black Widow. But you play Moon Knight, which is projectiles I think a lot slower.
Yeah, which means my skill is higher.
Yeah, but for Namor, I have to hit headies. I don't think you have to hit headies for me, do you?
For Moon Knight? You don't have to, but like with anything, headshots are always better.
Have you ever played Black Widow?
I remember I played her at the very beginning. I was actually working on a Black Widow video, like way back in the day. And then I started playing her more, and I was like, man, she's fucking ass. Once money is on the line, people should try no matter what. And that's the thing, is even if people try to argue being like, well, they didn't have a prize pool to begin with. Well, it's like, okay, well, now a prize pool has been added. And be like, okay, are we actually doing this for the money or just for the vibes? And then they should explicitly, like, if say the one guy, Kingsman, was like, well, I want to win for the money, and the rest of them like, no, we don't care about the money, we just want to play for vibes, then they should just be like, okay, you know, you can hop off then. They broke this and then just walked away, it looks like. God damn. One game door, one terrorist, one bridge. Well, didn't expect him to kill my Tubarão and just hunt me. Watch Flat's POV of it. He got an invite December 16th who refused, but it said nothing but the 40k prize pool. It still doesn't change the fact that once the prize pool is added, you know, start caring. What happened?
Shorts can only be 3 minutes.
Yeah. You never knew that?
Yeah, but like, I have like a nice clip where I went on like a 20 kill spree, but it's 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
You can't cut that down at all?
It's just all the funny bits when the randoms are yelling at me.
I mean, you could cut it into 2 and be like and subscribe for part 2.
Let's see what we
Not that that ever works for me, but you could.
Yeah. Yeah, all the comments say is someone spoiled it for me. Yeah, someone spoiled it for me.
True, but remember the 99 and 1 rule. 90% watch, 9% comment, 1% what is it? Upload. So the 90 are still gonna want to watch. Alright, chat, get ready for this. Ready for some nonsense? We got it. Bring it on top of that vending machine. Is it not working anymore? What happened? What the hell? vaulting too far. I'm supposed to like vault onto the edge. I made a TikTok on this. Oh. I know it works online because, oh, I was gonna say, someone did it to me. Well, don't worry, guys. I got up here and, everyone's dead. He's not even pushing this way. Okay, well. Please, when I have to go. Oh no. Hold up. Thought he was behind the desk, not on top of it. It was a little stressful. I just kept wasting so many shots pre-firing her, and she just never actually peeked me. Alright, Priest. I am done. I'll go play Tarkov, and then I'll aim to be on for like... How does 6 your time sound? Or 7?
He says.
Or sorry, not 6 your time. 3 your time, or 4.
Should be.
That works?
Yeah, should work.
Okay, I'll keep you posted.
I take it easy, bud.
My. Alright, chat. That's gonna be it for today. Shorter stream, but that's okay. Why not stream Tarkov? Because I'm probably gonna like quickly run down, go do some stuff, and then I'll come back and play after. And also, I've been just enjoying Tarkov on the side. I don't want to worry about streaming right now. Short day is also nice because I've had all week where I've just been like editing and streaming nonstop. So it'd be nice to have a little bit of a break. Tomorrow's my day off. I'm gonna catch up on content. And then, like I said, all next week we're gonna do like 4 or 5 hour streams until I get all the content I need. I think next week we're gonna plan to do a lot of oh, sorry, misclicked there. We're gonna plan to do a lot of ranked streams so I can get a lot of extra content because ranked videos are always easy to do. Tuesday, I think I might do a whiteboard stream where I'm gonna talk about some stuff. But we'll see. Maybe I might do that Wednesday. We'll see. And then yeah, we'll do some ranked stuff. I'll probably try to do hacker replay on like Wednesday and then Sunday, so I have the 2 hacker replays ready for before I go on my trip. And then I think that should be good for content. I might need a 3rd hacker replay, but we'll see. That one I might do like the last day before I go. I don't know. Undecided. Also, the plan is to co-stream from the 2nd until the 5th, and then the 6th would be probably Ben for co-streaming. But the issue is, from what I've seen so far, they haven't announced any drops for co-streaming, which I assume they're going to, but normally we know about it in advance, and I still have not heard anything. So I'm hoping that they say something or do something, because like, without drops, I have no reason to co-stream. And with no co-stream, then there will just be no stream while I'm gone. Oh, we'll see. All right. Take care, guys. See you on Tuesday. All right. Bye.